Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So here's another deck profile for you guys. This is an update on my Salamangreat deck. So I've been questioning on how I wanted to play this deck simply because of the fact that some builds have cut Debug, some people have cut Buffalo, and honestly, I'm not gonna lie, the two cards don't necessarily they don't interact very well together. I'm still running Debug for right now, just until I get my hands on Gizmek Kaku, because Gizmek Kaku is a free extender, and at that point, I really don't think I'd need Lady Debug anymore. But for now, I'm still sticking to it because there's still some things you can do with Lady Debug, especially because of the fact that Ogre and Drone Lockboard are very prevalent this format, even DD Crow too. So I'm just trying to have backup strategies to work with until I get the cards I need. So yeah. All right. So starting off with the main deck, still 40 cards. Still running 3 copies of Foxy. Really good normal summon, but I also like to use its graveyard effect more simply because it pops back row. So Foxy's still an important 3 of. Still only playing 2 Jack Jaguar. I'll eventually bump this up to 3 again once I get my hands on Gizmek Kaku. I know it's a little pricey, but it's still a great card to work with. So that's why I'm still working with it. So Jack Jaguar, level 4 monster, helps you turbo into Abyss Dweller and even Baguska, because those two rank 4s are really good this format, especially against Spiral. And now the new Shadow's too, so you definitely want to make full use of that. 2 Spinny. At this point, it's just a body. It's not as good as it used to be, especially with Miragestallio being banned. Hopefully that card can come back at one point, but we'll just have to wait and see in the future. Double Foul. Foul is just a good extender too. Whenever you summon a Salamangreat, this card's a free summon, and it's a good way to chain block. Plus it freezes back row, so definitely a great card. I'm still running the 1 Gazelle. Definitely need to get this out as soon as you can. 1 Falco recovers your back row and also spins back one of your monsters back to your hand as another free extender. 1 Mirror. Mirror is just a way to recover from Ghost Ogre. Whenever I do summon Debug and do a search, my opponent's most likely going to try to Ogre me. So sometimes I like to get Mirror, but if he doesn't Ogre it, then for sure you want to go for the Gazelle. Now, of course, keep in mind, Drone Lockbird is still a thing, so you just got to watch out for that. I'm also running Mole now because Mole's a free extender, so if you search this out and actually link off a monster it's a free extender, you can go into Sunlight Wolf fairly easily. So Mirror and Mole both basically do the same thing. The only difference is that Mole also acts as a pot of avarice, but of course you have to have no monsters on the field to use it. Alright, so that's it for the salads. Now moving on to the Cyber's engine. I'm playing 3 copies of Buffalo. It's a pot of greed, so that's the only reason why I'm running it. 2 Debug. I'm not going to run this at 3 because, again, it doesn't necessarily interact well with Buffalo, and personally I like normal summoning Buffalo more than Debug. And yeah, that's it. Alright, for hand traps, I'm running triple Ash, still generically good. Triple Droll, it's really good against Spirals, Heroes, because Heroes is really strong against this deck, so definitely want to be on the lookout. It's also fairly good against the Shaddoll matchup, but you just got to be kind of careful because Shaddolls also have some recurability too. So sometimes they don't even need to search out cards, they can just dump them and then recur them later, so just kind of be mindful of that. Double Ogre, because Ogre's also really good this format. For the spells, I'm running Triple Signet Mining, it's a good searcher. Will of the Salamangreat, this card's still really nuts. Just watch out for El Shaddoll App Clone, because El Shaddoll App Clone cancels this card out, and even if you send it to the graveyard, it's not going to resolve, so yeah. 1 Sanctuary, 1 Circle, and of course Double Desires, since I'm running a bunch of triples and doubles, so yeah, Desires is still really good. Alright, just get that out of the way. And for traps, I'm only running 4, 2 of each of the main ones, Rage and Roar. Salamangreat Gift was good for a while, but then I decided to just cut it since Desires just slightly better for right now. Now moving on to the extra deck. It's pretty standard for a Salad deck. 3 Baylinks, 3 Sunlight Wolf, 2 Heat Leo, and of course I decided to go and add this back to my extra deck. 2 copies of Pyro Phoenix. And because the Mirror and Mole is one of the reasons why I like to run this now, because they're free extenders, it's fairly easier to link climb into this card, so it's basically a Raigeki on legs, so definitely want to make Pyro Phoenix as useful as you can. I'm also running Hita still. Oops, I forgot to switch out to Nightmare Phoenix, so my bad. But for a while I was trying out Link Lingeribo because it can cancel out Traps. Again, I'm going to switch this back into Nightmare Phoenix. I forgot to do that earlier, so my mistake. But if you do want to try out Lingeribo, give it a shot. See how you guys like it. It's just like, for me, the reason I played this is because it requires any level 4 or lower cyber sponsor. If I already opened up with Salamangreat Mirror, you can just simply make this, go into Lady Debug, avoid infinite impermanence, and yeah, Lingeribo not only negates, but it banishes too, so that was the only reason why I was testing this card out, but who knows, you know. One Borlo Dragon, only because I feel like this card is super good right now compared to Borosword. Yeah, Borosword's really good for OTK, but Borlo can't be targeted. So, like, against Spirals, you know, if they try to target this, you know, it's not going to get popped because, you know, it can't be targeted. And you could steal the Spiral Sleeper, too. So, yeah, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to go for that. One Baguska, and, of course, a Bitch Dweller. You know, definitely want to bring these out as soon as you can. And, again, just letting y'all know, I am going to go back to Nightmare Phoenix. I completely forgot to do that earlier. Alright, so moving on to the extra deck. I'm running 3 copies of Nibiru, you know, just for combo-heavy strategies. 3 DD Crow. This is actually really good against Orcus, Shaddolls, basically the mirror match too. 3 Dark Ruler No More, also really good. Triple Cosmic Cyclone, and of course, triple Evenly Matched. And that's generally it. So, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this, and just be sure to stay tuned for the combo video, and I'll get that to you guys very soon.